name is Robert.
Robert?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how long have you been a tenant with Rob Lane?
Since October 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so quite a few years here now. How would you say his overall performance as a landlord has been on a scale of 1 to 10? How good has he been as a landlord?
I have to say 10.
10?
Started off perfect and remained perfect, yeah.
Cool. Perfect. All right, and now, if you've ever had any problems with the estate or anything, how fast has he got to the problems, or how well has he performed dealing with the problems, if there's ever been any, like like leaky roof or something like that?
Well, there's never been any problems. He's been on top of everything. I used to mow the lawn, but I love gardening, so I took over that after a few months, and he was right on top of mowing the lawn. But like I said, I like doing it myself, so I bought me a lawnmower. I'm doing that now. He still comes by, sprays for weeds. I got 3 rescue dogs, so he sprays. I mean, he does everything he can, so I couldn't be more happier.
Beautiful. Okay. And now, if you had the chance later on in the future, would you consider renting with him again?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Is there anything at all Rob could do to make your stay in his property more enjoyable at all?
No. He already lets me mow my own lawn, so that's all I wanted. No, it's perfect.
That's beautiful. Do you have any? Is there any like stories you have about him?
Yeah, absolutely. When I started to move out the apartment, I've been in for years and years. I had a hard time finding a house because at that time I had 2 rescue dogs. My big dog, she just turned 10. She was 8. She'd been with me when she was 8 weeks old, which got at the Oklahoma City shelter. And she weighs 100 pounds now. German Shepherd Chow mix, beautiful, nice dog. And a year prior, before I was looking for a house, I found this border collie, full-blooded, on the street, half beaten to death. Had a hole in his head, still bleeding, broken tail. Of course, I rescued that dog. And I couldn't find a house. What kind of dog you got? They all want little chihuahuas. And me being in the moving business, I seen houses, it's not the dog, it's the owner. Every time the dogs destroyed the house, the people also were nasty. Roaches and everything. The house was clean, the dogs were well behaved. So it's not how big or small the dog is. And I just happened to come home at 9 o'clock from work. Before I even got on my moving truck, I looked up Craigslist, and something jumped out on me. Seen the house, so I called Rob. Instantly I felt all this weight, lifted just by talking to him. I had a house, I knew right away. He knew I was a good guy just by talking to him, and found out his wife rescued his dog also. And I know he did not regret giving me the house. Before even seeing me, knowing anything about me, he pretty much assured me I had the house. And I do appreciate that. And all the dog lovers and everything. Don't judge the dog, just go in the people's house they live in, how they live. The house is clean, the dogs are well behaved, it's not the dog. And I do thank him for that. And he also waived the pet deposit fee. We'll always appreciate him for that.
Fantastic. That was a good story, man. Okay, one last thing. Is there anything you'd like to say to him, maybe, or maybe people that don't know Rob, what kind of man he is, or
Well, he's a business guy. I can tell. Don't take his kindness for weakness. He's a good man. He has good judgment. He has very good judgment, but don't take his kindness for weakness, because he's a businessman. He's smart. He didn't get where he is now by being not smart. So he's a real nice guy. Just pay your rent, do what you gotta do wherever you live. Treat the house like you live in your own house. And like I said, good have been a landlord. 44 years old. It's just over the phone. I knew right away if my weight was lifted, I was able to go to sleep, because I I would never leave my dogs behind, but it was hard to find a house, and I didn't even get anywhere with anybody else. How big are your dogs? So, he's a good man, and I thank him for it.